I spent the night in my hammock since the sky was so calm that evening. If you can get a good night's sleep in a hammock, let me know, because that's the last time I'll try that. It was nice though to read a little in the morning before I got going. In New York, snails are everywhere. Each morning I'd wake up to a colony of slugs hugging every one of my belongings. Great campsite last night here in the Finger Lakes region. Super beautiful trees. The branches are good for hanging things. Like such. I'm gonna meet my friend Joe Engel. He's gonna give me a ride to his dad's place on Lake Cayuga. The mileage that I'm missing on the bike due to his car ride, I'll make up for by going a little more north than I had initially anticipated. Alright, catch me if you can. My friend Joe planned to meet me in Cortland. While I was waiting, I took the opportunity to stock up on some food for the days ahead. Joe drove me up to his father's house on the western side of Lake Cayuga. I had the immense pleasure of stopping in at Interlake in New York. Thank you very much, Joe, for the hospitality.
This has been a real pleasure. It's been awesome having this guy, and just wish him luck on his journey.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers, Mike.
Cheers.
I had the opportunity to rest for a day before continuing on my journey the next morning.
Breaking bottles in the yard, never steal my mind again.
The eastern bank of Lake Seneca is also a very popular destination for wine enthusiasts around the country. I spent the morning riding through this microeconomy as they hurried to prepare outdoor dining arrangements for their anticipated summer travelers. At the southern outlet of Lake Seneca lies Watkins Glen, a beautiful lakefront village. But old ties and companions, you and I were just passing through.
The temperature of this lake stays pretty cold until about August, and then it's like bath water.
Yeah.
You go up on 14.
Harry was kind to stop and help me with directions.
South, and it'll be on your right-hand side. You're talking a mile from here to there.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the directions, Harry. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Harry was giving me directions to a state park nearby. I must have been zoning out or something because I thought he was directing me to a skate park. I don't know if it was the canned tuna or something, but I got a little sidetracked that afternoon. Got 10 more miles till Cooperstown. Got 10 more miles till Corning. I was headed next for Corning, New York, the hometown of one of my boys and baseball teammates, Stephen Rossi. Cruising into Corning. I tramped around the downtown for an hour or so while he was finishing up his work shift. I gave Grandma a call and let her know I was on my way. She told me to step up the pace or else I'd be eating from the dog dish with Nellie. I guess she was more concerned with the looming impact on her pantry than she was with letting me know I had Grandpa's birthday mixed up in my head.
It's not my birthday, not until 4 months from now.
Thanks a lot, Grandma. I pulled into the Wegmans parking lot and waited for my pal Steven to arrive. Whenever you're ready, brother. So this is my friend Stephen Rossi.
Yeah, just got off a shift of landscaping, some throwing. Figured I'd come see this dirtbag Benny Isaak just biking cross country like a maniac, and spending some time with him here at the old local Corning Wegmans. Oh, eating strawberries.
Yes, sir. How do I know you, Rossi?
Played baseball with you in Suffolk.
Okay.
It's a good time. I'm a ton better than you, but
Right.
you know.
Well, you can only do so much, man. You don't play infield. You pitch.
True.
Much better pitcher than I ever was, though.
You're a much better infielder than I ever was, though.
Oh, thank you. Where would you recommend I go next?
Well, I'd recommend Agnello's Pizzeria, I'd have to say.
Did you think about the pizzeria because we're sitting next to a big pizza slice right
That's
here?
exactly what I thought of the pizzeria.
Solid. What is there to do here in Corning that makes it unique? Why would someone travel here?
We have a glass museum. You can go blow glass and make your own ornaments, and
Oh, wow.
like.
Rossi forgot to mention that the glass museum would be closed.
I missed it.
Thanks, dude.
Damn, man.
NASCAR just up the road in Watkins Glen.
What phase is Corning in right now as far as the
We are at the
COVID?
end of phase. We're midway through phase 2, so we will be bars, clubs, gyms, and something else coming.
I said farewell to my friend Stephen Rossi as he offered to have me stay at his folks' place for the night. Although thoughtful, I declined the offer as I was interested to explore what the Corning woodlands had to offer me. The residents seemed to be settling in just fine to their local environment. I woke up somewhere near Corning and loaded up my gear. My short-term goal was to get to Pennsylvania that day. Each night I camped, a shower sounded all the more enticing.
I'm gonna get to Pennsylvania today. I can smell it. This is day 11. We're gonna stop somewhere for breakfast. Have some oatmeal.
I fired up the old iPhone and used this restaurant's internet to map out the rest of my bike ride. I wrote down each step of the way in my notebook and strapped it to the front of my bike.
I just try to always remind myself I'm on these hills. The hills are fun.
Each uphill climb just added to the excitement of bombing down the other side. According to my journal, I took Route 415, 333, 24, and 119 through Canisteo, Greenwood, Andover, Wellsville, Allentown, and Boulevard, New York. I stopped for lunch in Canisteo. Canisteo is home to the Living Sign, which is basically the town name planted with trees.
What? Great one.
The first sighting of a Pittsburgh Post-Gazette sign had me hopeful I'd arrive in the next few days. I came across a set of large metal pipes. I had to find out where they might lead.
If you wanna know.
This is a beautiful baseball field. I bet you it was built for this season and the high school didn't even get to use it because of the pandemic. I bet you it's all fresh turf for next season. Amazing stuff. This is beautiful. A work of art.
If you wanna know, if you wanna know what's going on, if you wanna know, if you wanna know, so tell me nothing.
Nobody else is showing up, so I'm gonna slow down. John's gonna go put some water on the track.
When did this start up from COVID happen and all? Did it?
I think this is the first race. The track owner's right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, right on. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
First for us anyways.
Alright, try to find a place to sleep tonight. So I'm sitting here in my small one-person tent in Little Genesee, New York. I am right above the Pennsylvania border, and it feels pretty good to be approaching the last state of my journey. However, I do plan to go on to Washington, D.C. after. I'm going to show you what I eat, because as you can tell from my voice, my meals choice over the past week and a half have been very simple and monotone. Bulgur wheat. This stuff is pretty good. It's very tasteless, honestly, so you need to add something to it. The process is simple, but the result is amazing. A high fiber whole grain that cooks in just 15 minutes. Fork. And boom. You got a biker's protein and carbohydrate mishmash of just plain awesomeness. Pretty good. Over the river, through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. I'm hungry for some oatmeal and I'm thirsty as can be. I'm here in Eldred, Pennsylvania, just across the border, about 5 miles south of the New York border. I was hoping to go to this World War II museum, but of course it's closed due to COVID.
I'm gonna keep working my way southwest towards the Allegheny National Forest.
So, oh, check out this huge tank.
Some for days, and I've been drinking myself, and I was lost until you changed me, but I'm still breaking myself, until it came and called me home. I've been off in my head, I will throw it up and let you down, until it is ended, 'cause baby, I'm lost.
I just cut myself on a tuna can.
It feels like an opening doorway. It's like a wonderland. It's like a wonderland. time hits for us to leave, and I've been waiting all night. And we got nothing for us to lose, and it feels so right. It's something that don't come too often. I'm not gonna fuck this up. I will pull my weight and please you, babe. And fill up your cup. 'Cause baby, I'm lost what to say.
In any sport, there's a certain threshold where the athlete reaches a high. They call it a runner's high, a flow state, such thing as a biker's high, which is maybe why I'm being so cheerful with the camera right now. And then there's a point where it plateaus that you're kind of in this state of, wow, this is awesome.
Don't see too much of these around anymore. Kind of cool. When's the movie though?
It feels like an opening doorway. It's like a Wonderland. Cause baby, I'm lost what to say while I'm holding your hand. It's like a Wonderland. It's like a Wonderland.
I just spooked the bird and it flew away, but hopefully it doesn't abandon its nest because of that incident. There's a oil rig over here, which we're gonna go check out. I'm gonna go check out. Who's we? I'm gonna go check out the oil rig. I'm wondering when the last time this was used. Stumbled upon some shotgun shells. A little bit concerning. It's actually been used as a campsite before. There's a fire pit. Looks like these people left some trash behind too, which is not good. Not what I'm gonna do. Carry out what you carry in, you know. There's a town about 0.5 miles down the road here. I'm sure I can find a suitable trash can. I don't know why people leave behind stuff. Just laziness, you know? That's it. White beans and bulgur. Sliced and diced carrots.
Man. Oh. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh.
Just got rolling again. Beautiful morning sunlight. There is a town about a half a mile up ahead. I'm gonna try to throw away some of the trash. How you doing?
My first stop on day 13 was at the Russell City General Store. The store owner, Darren, told me about his experience owning the 2-year-old business since the pandemic. His income disappeared and the ATV tourism in the National Forest vanished. Still, his outlook was overwhelmingly positive.
His overarching sentiment was that he still feels extremely lucky just to be open. Suffering is not something to be afraid of and can actually build some of the best qualities in your life. It goes by ya. Oh, sick trucker hat I just found. Brand new trucker hat. Finders, keepers, losers, weavers.
I picked up some fresh fruit at the Marionville Market and headed for a relative's cabin near Cook's Forest State Park. It was good to catch up with family I hadn't seen for some time. During my visit, I was warned about some massive uphill climbs just around the bend. However, all I heard was a big downhill.
Beautiful. Yes, sir. Here I am yet again, taking the road less traveled. Wonder where this is gonna lead me. I literally just took on like a class 6 road through a valley. Basically just did a mountain bike tour on my road bike. That's what it's about. Landscape. Crossing the landscapes. Alright, might have to pull out the map at the end of this road. Shouldn't have eaten 6 peanut butter and jellies. So this is Clarion, Pennsylvania, and I am told that this is where my grandparents met. Excuse me, I gotta take a phone call. Hi, Grandma? Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa, I'm certainly not scared of any more hills, so however many hills I gotta climb to get there, that's alright with me.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Pretty weird feeling, honestly.
Stick with me next week as I raid my grandparents' refrigerator.
Back off, man.
And on the trail, history strikes a contrast with the present.
There's no other campsites.